Good morning, BC students. Mr. Campbell here. Happy Monday. I hope you're having a good day so far. Today is Monday, November 23rd, 2020. Today you're going to be taking what's called the DRP, the Degrees of Reading Power Assessment. You're going to be doing this in your ELA classes, so don't worry about a schedule. Don't worry about anything else. You just follow your normal schedule, and then instead of having a lesson during ELA, your teachers will be meeting with you, they will be taking attendance, and they will be explaining the instructions for the DRP to you. I wanted to put this together to just go through some of the different things that you can expect today and just some of the expectations for you as well. So let me share this window so you can see. And we're off. All right, so that's today. So today you're going to be taking this, I said, during your ELA classes. It is an untimed test, all right? So you don't have to finish in 45 minutes. In fact, if you're rushing through it, it won't give us very good data, very accurate data. So please, if you don't finish it today during ELA, you can finish it tomorrow during ELA if you need to, or you can do it later on during the day, but we still want you to go to your other classes. I don't want you missing out on that instructional time. It is a short week, as you know, and so please do go to your other classes. Make sure that you get your attendance recorded. The DRP measures your ability to read and comprehend by allowing you to choose words to fill in blanks in sentences, all right? So it's a multiple choice test. It's kind of a fill in the blank multiple choice test, and it assesses your word knowledge until you read, and then you choose the best word to fill in the blank. It's pretty straightforward. It starts off easy and gets a little bit harder as it goes, and it's supposed to do that. So if you feel like it's getting harder and harder and you don't understand, it's okay. It's meant to do that, all right? So just do your best with it, and that's all we can ask. Parents, if you are listening, you can help with this assessment by watching from a distance, by making sure your child stays focused, cutting down on any other distractions that are going on, and then you can check in with your teacher after the assessment. We will be trying to put together the parent reports for this so you can see the data in a way that's manageable, but the key here is please don't do the test for your student. Parents, if you're doing the work for the student, then we don't know what your child knows, and we can't take the appropriate next steps. So no matter where your child is at, it's important for us to know what they know and what they need to work on. So parents, so please, 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 and this goes to students too, you don't need to be trying to game the system here and get the best score possible by cheating or by looking up answers somehow or sharing answers and colluding with somebody, all right? You just need to show us your best work. That's all that matters to us. And so because of that, because we use this to determine the effectiveness of what we're doing, we use this to monitor our own progress and your progress. It's really important that our data is valid here, that the test data accurately represents what you know and what you can do. All right, so today you should have already at this point received a unique username and login from me. It's in your email. Students, I know you get a lot of email notifications from Google Classroom every single day, okay? But I promise you, there was a username and a password emailed to you. It says DRP assessment and today's date, November 23rd, in the subject line. It is from me. If you go into your Gmail and you type in DRP, if you don't see it immediately, you'll be able to find it. Please look for that email, okay, before you email any teachers, before you email me and say that you never got it, okay? There's only one student in the school who doesn't have an email coming to them, all right? And so please check for that email, all right? The assessment is going to be posted in Google Classroom as well, in your grade-wide Google Classroom, class of 2021, 2022, 2023. It'll be posted as an assignment, all right? You do not need to do that assignment until you have ELA, but once you complete it, please go into your grade-wide Google Classroom and mark it as done, all right? I need to know who's finished this. I get a report and I can log in and I can see who's done. I can also log in and see who's clicked through the answers. I can see who's taking the test in 3 minutes. I can see who's taking the test in 3 hours. So please make sure you're doing your best on this. I will know if you have just rushed through it, and I will reassign it to you and you will have to do it again. All right, so please make sure that you are taking this test seriously. All right, I'm gonna ask you to watch the rest of this video, even though I'm generally telling you about what the assessment is, just so you can see how to log in and use this, because there will be questions about this. Okay, so when you get your email with your username and password, there's also a link in that email. There's a link to this video. There's a link to the PowerPoint presentation I'm looking at. There's a link to another video from MSQI, who is the that's the program that puts this assessment on in the city. All of this information will be there and it'll be posted in your Google Classroom, but that email will have your username and password in it, which is not anywhere else. All right, so please, you're going to go to this website. Again, links in Google Classroom. You're going to put in your unique username and password, and then once you log in, it will take you to a screen that looks like this. All right, there's a test. All right, it's a blue link. You click on that link, and it will take you into the test. All right. Once you are in there, it will tell you how to use this program. It will tell you how to use this testing platform, rather. So all the bells and whistles here. But this is what the test looks like. All right. It gives you a sentence, and then it gives you a blank, and you're supposed to choose the word from multiple choice answers, okay, that you think fits in that sentence best. At the bottom, there are tools to make the image, make the text larger or smaller. Okay, normal text size. You can also highlight in this program. You can underline. Okay, so you can use arrows. You can use the answer eliminator, which means that you can basically eliminate answers by making them red, so you don't choose them. So if you know that's not correct. That will be one thing that you can do if you use those strategies regularly while testing. So all of that is built in here. You can do all of these things. The important part is that you are reading, and you're reading carefully. You don't have to underline or highlight things if you normally do, and if that helps you and you want to, please do. All right. Might be a little background noise, but please go through and read carefully. It's all we're asking you to do. Read closely, and you can annotate if you'd like. In the top right-hand corner, okay, these are the arrows that you use to go forward and backwards. If you do not answer a question and you click next, it will take you to the next question. All right. You will be able to see the questions that you skipped and the questions that you marked for review later. Okay. But you click one answer, and then that's how you answer, and then you can move forward. And once you've gotten to the very end of the test, you're done. You've done everything you want to do. You click the review button. Okay, this is important because this is where a lot of you will not complete the assessment because you haven't clicked review and you haven't finished it. So once you have finished the test, click review. It will take you to a page where you can see every question. Okay? So the ones that are red, okay, are blank. The ones that are white, not view item yet, and the ones that are purple are the ones that you mark for review. All right, so if you wanted to go back and look at another question, you can mark it for review. If you didn't answer a question, it'll be red, and then the rest will be white. But you can go back to any question at any time. All right, but this will give you a map of where you're at. So you really don't want to leave anything blank. Please don't. Okay, you're not penalized for leaving something. You're better off if you answer a question with your best guess here. So if you are waffling between two answers, if you think it could be this answer or this answer, please take that guess. All right, because if you get it, if you leave it blank, it's going to be wrong. Okay, so you might as well get it wrong and take a guess at it. Yeah, don't leave anything blank. If you have marked something for review, go back and review it. You have time for this. Okay? So that is that in a nutshell. When you're done, sorry, I didn't show you one last thing. When you're done with the whole test, when you reviewed your answers and made sure you did everything, okay, there's a button on that review page. And the button is right here. It says Submit Test. So you have to click Review, and then you have to click Submit Test. Once you've done that, your test will be completed. Please make sure that you have submitted the test. Make sure that you have turned it in, and then click Mark It's Done in Google Classroom. Do not just click Mark It's Done, okay, without completing the test, because your test won't be done. All right, so that's the DRP in a nutshell. That's how to do it. That's how to submit it. Okay, I'm going to remind you, we do need the test data to be accurate. All right, so please do your best on it. Please do not cheat on it in some way, shape, or form. Please do not use anybody else's assistance on it. All right, it's just about what you know, what you can do. All right, thank you. Have a great day. All right. Be well.